Hello everyone. Have you ever felt like you're running too much, you're doing everything that needs to be done, you're checking the boxes, but it's still not coming together? The money is not coming, you're not able to pay your bills, you're still feeling frustrated. In today's session on Clarity That Leads, we are going to see how to handle those feelings and get yourself to the next session. My name is Lilian Girichi, the Clarity Master and your strategy and growth partner. I want to take us back to what we did from episode 1 to 3 through my personal story. I have been there, and so have many of my clients. But how did we go about it? So, for me personally, what I did after I was able to get my purpose, connect with my purpose, probe more on what I needed to do, it went to the next level of implementation. I've developed a clarity framework which I applied for myself, and it had 3 key pointers. And in all this, what I had to do is I had to sit back with my purpose and started asking or probing myself on the why am I doing strategy and business growth consultancy. So that brought about a lot of questions and even figure out if I'm truly going to pay my bills or I'm going to keep the lights on in my office. And I realized that as long as I'm stepping into my purpose, fulfilling what I need to do, and at the end of the day, I was not just tired, I was feeling very fulfilled, working with clients on strategies, bringing out the unseen to light. That gave me a lot of fulfillment. But I needed to sort of, at the end of the day, I needed to pay my bills, pay my staff, pay my office rent, and pay all those things, which actually are determinants of how your business is gonna run efficiently. So the why was very clear for me. Then it led to the next question on what should I prioritize. Remember when I started, I was just a general management consultant, and I realized my energies, my efforts were all over. So what I did, I started prioritizing. I started creating short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals. So, of course, with the low-hanging fruits, what is it that I can do with my purpose that is going to take care of the short-term bills, or just break even to give me sanity or to give me headspace to think and grow in the long term. The other thing that I did was to identify the where. In this case, what I did was to see who truly needed my services and where my energies felt right. So with that, I took what I did, strategy and consulting. I did a map of who truly needs my services. I put 3 levels of each and expounded more on the effort, the time needed, until I got to a point that these are the kind of clients I want. This is my target market. And with that, now I was able to drop the baggage, what I really didn't need. And what that did for me is I was able to identify opportunities, even the low-hanging fruits that would take me to the next level, first to achieve my short-term goals, medium and long-term. So now with the 3 W's, I remember I started with the why am I doing this? Is it giving me fulfillment? Then what do I need to prioritize? What do I need to drop? Then the where are my clients? Which clients should I focus on? So I went to the next level on the how. And now this is where you take, you put everything into writing, you document. Remember, what is not written, you don't even have reference for it. It's all in your head. So I went ahead and documented. I was very clear. This is what I want to achieve in the short term. This is what I want to achieve in the next quarter, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, and so on. So with these three levels of framework: why, the what and where, and the how, I was able to move in a direction, and it reduced the burnouts for me, and I stopped feeling like I was everywhere, because now I had clear direction and a focus on what I want to achieve in my consulting business and as a founder. So what this also did for me, I stopped putting my efforts in places that were not needed, and focused on the business and worked to make it better for growth. So these are the key things that I want you to remember as you're going through the journey. The effort you put in what you focus to do is what determines the impact. You may have a good plan, you may have all these goals lined up, but if you don't put in the effort, what is required through execution, you're not going to achieve, and you'll find yourself still moving around. When it comes to effort, what is it about? Showing up for yourself, identifying the opportunities, being able to look at your time, energy versus impact. In this case, is the satisfaction plus the profits or the revenues that you generate from what you're doing. Now, with all that done, there's nothing that will be preventing you from growth. Even if there's a storm that is going to come, as long as you know the why, what, where, and the how, and you're clear that this is what I need to do, what will happen is that you may be shaken, but you'll always go back to that track and follow the path into your business. For more on this, kindly get in touch with us on the contacts below, and get yourself to the next level. Thank you.